2012, one day I was squatting in the toilet and thinking about things, and I began to wonder what I would become. I certainly do not want to be something that's useless, and I become very sensitive toward thoughts about future. So I say I want to be somebody, something, I don't know what at that time, you know. Somehow buried the seed in my mind of become somebody, and I evolve and grow due to the new environment that we live in, Artcommune, and the environment given me opportunities because there are books and scholars and people like Chen and Yu Kang, and as you know that Artcommune was very advanced in art at that time, you know, as a high school, and therefore I'd be able to mingle into that environment. And although I'm not a student at that time yet, but then I able to become very likable by Chen, and every afternoon after school I would go to his house and do some of his errand, and looking at his collection of books, Western art books, and also of course, you know, seeing him doing Chinese painting, and I began to absorb gradually, you know. Absorption is important because if you're not interested in anything, you will not realize something you can learn from. So also through some time of translation for Chen to his foreign student, and I also pick up things that I be able to use, and gradually I become serious as they go by. As you know that I spend almost every day in the afternoon after school in Chen Wen's house, studio rather. At the beginning was in Huazhong, and then later on he had moved to a new house that he designed. By staying with him, we don't speak too much to each other, but I do something there, do certain errand, wash his dog, sometimes sweep his floor, and I see him constantly working. He has no hobby that I can think of he was doing. He doesn't go to movie, doesn't go to socialize with people, he doesn't eat out often, which I don't think I ever eat out with him. So this is the kind of person that really affected me, you know. I say the devotion into Eastern and Western art. That time he was doing that. So that devotion gave me a certain kind of encouragement and planted a seed in me that I want to be an artist, that working hard. The only way out is by working hard if you want to be successful. As the years go by, living in New York, I became aware of certain great artists, people like de Kooning, Rothko, Hans Hartmann, and all these people are very active in New York City, and I'm fortunate enough to have met a few of them. And by knowing them, I sort of enlightened and lifted, you know, my encouragement. De Kooning style, or his way of doing things, appeared to me very quickly. In other words, it interested me a great deal because the style itself reflects some of the things that I know in the East, and especially the involvement of Chinese calligraphy, which I also have a slight interest and also understanding how picture writing evolved into an abstract painting. So is de Kooning's work at the end very Chinese calligraphy looking painting, especially Mother Wow, Frank Klein, Price Modern, and so on. There are quite a few important artists today are very much influenced by Chinese calligraphy and so on. And I'm one of them that absorb from both sides. Therefore, de Kooning, in a way, is my idol. Chinese High was my playground for quite some time when I was a sort of teenagers from maybe 14 to 19. And the reason why is that I lived behind my parents at the teacher residence provided by the school. And you can see the track, so beautiful. Every day after school we will roam around the neighborhood. Either you run a track or play basketball or table tennis. Most of the time I think we play basketball. My parents were very supportive for my art career. Never a time they have discouraged me, and I'm very thankful for that. And moreover, today I'm thinking back, they somehow have a touch of blood in them, artistic blood rather, in them. This is a painting that I did, not did, but I saw in Beijing, of a scene of a butcher shop. And of course, it's not exactly like that. I have sort of a change and reconstruct the whole thing, more or less. And but basically, it is meat that hung from the sitting down, and people moving in and out the glass door. And you can sometimes see reflections of people in the among the meat. The meat sort of quickly done, and so at the same time it shows the flesh tone and the structure of a certain kind of animal. And I often think this is a living thing once upon a time, and now it's hanging from the sitting down, and we are cutting them piece by piece to eat. As you walk into a burger shop, you are attracted by certain posters at the window or pictures that you see on television about a structure of a hamburger that is almost like a sculpture-looking piece of work. And it has color, and it has texture. And somehow you begin to wonder, why not apply that into your painting by using a certain technique to produce it, which I have tried to do so, using my brushstroke and color and so on, without, of course, staying too far away from the original appearance of a hamburger. So I find hamburgers are fascinating piece of artwork itself. To say that my painting has a various style, that is not quite true. With background of understanding, rather, you will be able to see that all my works are linked. They are quite harmoniously linked from one painting to another, even going back all the way to the 60s, before I left the country. So today you might find I do some nude or lotus or hamburger or whatever. Seems like a different person doing it, but one carefully look at them, they are totally linked, which I'm happy about that.